Hello everyone, and welcome to Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. This is my first time doing a Let's Play of a Donkey Kong game, and I did not know that I was going to be LPing this game until last night. So let's go ahead and begin this. There's a Donkey Kong game that I had in mind that I wanted to LP for a long time, but I just don't have the right opportunity to do it yet. So we're going to do this instead. We're going to go ahead and begin the game. So this is Donkey Kong Country. It is the first out of the 5 games in its series. There are 3 games for the Super Nintendo. There's a game on the Wii, and then there's a game on the Wii U, and then ported on the Switch. Donkey Kong Country is your another one of your standard platformer games. Move around, jump. Except what actually does make this game very good for its time is the fact that you have the ability to run around with 2 Kongs. So as you can see right here, we're playing as Donkey Kong, and we also have a new companion introduced into the Nintendo series, Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong, I will have to say, only use Diddy Kong whenever possible. There is a saying in the Donkey Kong community where if you are playing as Donkey Kong, then you are dead. It's funny because for his own game, Donkey Kong is actually the worst character in the series, which is which is kind of funny in my opinion. Alright, so whenever possible, I will be using Diddy Kong. There are some areas that require you to use Donkey Kong in order to find, and those will be the exceptions for the most part. Whenever you encounter these little DK barrels, those are referred to as Kong barrels. You will get a Kong partner. If you do get hit, you lose a Kong, the Kong that you're playing as. So if I get hit, then I lose Diddy Kong, and I have to get Diddy Kong back from a Kong barrel, which can actually put you into some dangerous situations sometimes, especially in some of the harder stages later on. In typical 2D platformers, if you get 100 of something in a level, then you will get a 1-up. In this case, if you get 100 bananas, you will get a 1-up, which isn't really that hard to do, because a lot of levels will give you a ton of bananas, so 1-ups are pretty easy. Although it's fairly easy to game over at the same time as well, because this game is it's not a very easy game. And I'm not that amazing at this game either, so don't expect anything. Don't expect me to pull off something crazy at all. I'm just gonna be playing through this game because I did not know that I was gonna be LPing this game. Alright, so every level has one of these Kong letters. There are 4 of these Kong letters that spell out Kong, which I will not be spending time collecting all 4 of them. If you get all 4 of them, all you get is a 1-up. And to 100% this game, you actually don't need all of the Kong letters. And the reason is because, 100% of this game is basically just trying to find all these little secret passages that I'm finding, like that one that I find near that K letter that I found. That is a part that goes towards the percentage counter. This will actually not be a 100% playthrough. This will be a 101% playthrough, which I've never really done before. So this will be a brand new experience. And actually, in fact, I've never actually finished this game before. I did a blind stream of this game once, but I never completed it because I didn't really like how the blind playthrough was going. So I felt like that I should probably just let the game go for a little bit until I feel motivated again. And here I am. So let's see, if you go ahead and throw this barrel into this wall over here, you get yourself another secret passage, which, you know, we have these little tires that act like springs. So they give you some of those bananas right there. Okay. This is a pretty nice. So the game has some pretty nice level designs. I actually do like how a lot of this stuff looks in this game. Unfortunately, though, the hitbox on a lot of the enemies aren't really that great. Sometimes it looks like you'll jump on an enemy. Sometimes you'll just get hit anyway, and it sucks. So yeah. As you see on the world map, if you see an exclamation mark on the level title on the world map, then that means you have found. That means you have 100% completed that level, which is what I will be trying to succeed in every level in the game. Which, since I've never finished this game before, that'll be a challenge. So down over here is a little secret passage where you can get some bananas. Oh God! Okay, that little octopus thing will that octopus thing is not nice. All right, and so this is our first water level. In a lot of water levels, if not every water level, you will have this. You will get this companion right here. I don't know the name of this guy, but this guy can either be your best friend or your worst friend. And the reason is because sometimes when you do this little dash attack that you can do in the water to help speed up your water movement a lot, sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. That one right there was me being an idiot. But thankfully there is another one of those barrels that one of those boxes I did skip over, so I'm actually gonna go back and get it right now. There we go. And he's back. No problem. So yeah, there's not really a whole lot. There's not really a whole. Water levels aren't really that exciting in this game. So, I mean, I've watched speedruns of this game in the past, and a lot of people say that water levels are the hardest levels to do fast because you have to try and cut these corners whenever you can, and that's unfortunate. Please give me that, thank you. All right, we don't need that guy anymore. Okay, if I see a Kong letter, I will go for it. Otherwise, not really. So, yeah. Funky's flights. He will basically transport you from world to world, but since we're only at world 1, that's not really necessary. So, yeah. Alright, so go ahead up here. This actually is a shortcut through a lot of the level. If you take the shortcut, you're not going to really miss out on much, so might as well do it. In fact, that first part of this level is an absolute pain, and I prefer not to go through that. You can go up there to take another shortcut, but that is a pain. You can skip going through this part right here, but ooh, I missed the O right there. Okay, that's fine. But you'll miss on this if you do take that shortcut. So we're just gonna head over here. Here's another Kong barrel. Using these barrels isn't really the hardest thing to do, but it can be hard, especially in later levels. Alright, let's see. Am I missing something? It doesn't look like it, so I'm just gonna truck on forward. One thing I forgot to mention is that Diddy Kong in water moves faster, but otherwise his controls aren't really that much different. So you can use Donkey Kong in the waters and not be in too much trouble. Okay, in the middle right here is a 1-up. Over here is some bananas, and then on the left is a golden figure. I don't know what it is. I actually don't know what it does, to be honest. So I'm not gonna worry too much about that. All right. And if you can see stuff on, sometimes you can see stuff on the bottom to like find like these little like secret barrels that'll take you to like bonus areas, which are indeed required. Okay, this is the last part of the level, and this actually is a huge pain. Because these bees will just be in the way. Bees are indestructible in this game, and that actually sucks. So you can jump on a bee, and you just get yourself boned, and it's not good. Okay, good. Alright, good. Sometimes the hitbox on these barrels make no sense sometimes, so I'm kind of taking my time here. I'm actually aiming a little bit above the barrels, just so I can make sure I can fall on top of the barrels. And there we go. That's the end of the level. And okay, good. We didn't miss anything. I was worried that I would miss something, because I just had a failed recording in somewhere I did miss something. Over here is Candy Save Point, which is basically how you're gonna save your game. There is no autosave in this game, so you're going to have to rely on that a lot, especially if you're gonna die. If you know you're gonna die a lot. All right, so now we have our first boss fight. This is very Gnawty, and he's really not that hard. All you have to do is just jump on him, and that's it. He does get more aggressive with his jumps the more times you hit him. But other than that, you just jump on him and you win. Just like that. Alright, and so we move on to the next world, which is Monkey Mines. So next time on Donkey Kong Country, I guess we're going to do one world per episode. So we just went through Kongo Jungle, and then now in the next part we're going to go through Monkey Mines. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!